Senatressa Coyle.
Prime Minister will join the other world leaders for the G7 summit in Hiroshima, Japan. Hiroshima was chosen as the host location to symbolize Japan's commitment to peace. On August 6, 1945, 140,000 people lost their lives when the first atomic bomb was dropped by the U.S. on Hiroshima, destroying the city and forever changing our world. Recently, Russia threatened to deploy its nuclear weapons in Ukraine. The scientific discovery of nuclear fission led some to create weapons technologies to destroy life and others to create medical technologies to save lives. Senator Gold, on Monday, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, gave a talk at the Design Exchange in Toronto and yesterday spoke at the U.S. Senate Judicial Committee hearing on artificial intelligence oversight. He started his testimony saying that OpenAI was founded on the belief that artificial intelligence could improve nearly every aspect of our lives, but that it also creates risks. Therefore, we have to work together to manage those risks. He went on to say that regulatory intervention by government would be critical. Senator Gold, you've spoken in this chamber about Bill C-27, currently in the committee in the House, which includes Artificial Intelligence and Data Act. Senator Gold, we know that for other technologies such as nuclear, which have both pitfalls and promise, we have strong global regimes in place to regulate them. Senator Gold, could you tell us if a global regulatory framework to establish safeguards against potential harms of artificial intelligence will be discussed at the G7 summit in Hiroshima and or in other international fora in the near future?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question. Colleagues, I obviously cannot comment on the specifics of discussions that may be taking place or that are taking place at the G7 summit in Hiroshima, but I will say this. I have been advised the government is engaged with its G7 partners to ensure that the proper regulation of the risk posed by AI is taken seriously and moves forward in the international level. Advised further that the government is in discussions with the OECD and the GPAI on discussions on artificial intelligence, and that Minister Champagne is meeting directly with international partners to coordinate on the international responsible regulation of AI.
Senator Coyle.
Senator Gold, and now a question about the upside of artificial intelligence. The growth of AI startups has been nothing short of remarkable, accelerating 14-fold since 2000, and shows no signs of slowing down. The global AI market is booming, projected to reach a value of $190 billion by 2025, with a compound annual growth rate of 36.62%. By 2030, the impact of AI on the world's GDP is expected to be substantial, adding a remarkable $15.7 trillion and boosting the global economy by 14%. Senator Gold, while I believe that it's crucial that federal legislation is in place to govern the development, deployment, and ethical use of AI, given our country's established presence in the global technology sector, Canada has an opportunity to position itself as a leader in the field of AI technology. Senator Gold, we know competition in the field is accelerating. Could you tell us what steps are being taken by the federal government to firmly and quickly position Canada to be a global leader in artificial intelligence?
Senator Gold.
Well, thank you for your question and for underlining the exponential, if that word isn't already outdated, growth of AI research, development, and interest, and its impact, transformative impact on our society. Canada is already well positioned. Canada has a robust network of researchers, research centers, and talented personnel who are doing cutting-edge work in research. It's very much the case in my hometown of Montreal and elsewhere, as we all know. And this was made possible by government support and investment in research, in the research networks and fundamental research, along with our universities, of course, and provinces and territories. The government remains committed, Senators, to ensure that Canada is well positioned in this, as in other areas, to be a leading player for the benefit of Canadians as we enter into or we continue our passage through this remarkable information transformational epoch in which we live. Government will be there and continues to be there in that respect.
Senator